Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Advice International. Today, as you can see here, I have picked out some questions from the O-level past papers on polygons and I have solved them. So I'll be explaining these to you guys. So before moving on into the video, I would like to request everyone to like, share and subscribe. So let's get started. Okay, so as you can see here, this question is from 4024 May June 2022. The variant is 1-2 and it's question number 8. So as you can see here, there is a polygon drawn here with some interior angles like 110, 125, 95, A and 65. So the question says the diagram shows a pentagon. So this is a pentagon because there are 5 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we have to find out the value of A. So pentagon means 5 sides, which is like n here, as n represents the number of sides. So A, as you can see here, A is one of the interior angles of this polygon. So as we know, we can use the formula sum of interior angles of a polygon. So you can check out my previous video where I have explained all the formulas in details. So sum of interior angles, we can either use this formula or this formula. I went with this one. So sum of interior angles, what are they? Like 110 plus 95 plus A plus 65 plus 125, because all of them are interior angles. So we add all of them up and this will be equal to this formula where n is 5 because it says here pentagon. So I have placed the values here and then I found out A, which is 45 degrees. So this was the first sum. Now let's move on to the second one. This paper is from 4024 October November. The variant is 22 and the year is 2020. So the question number is 7. So as you can see here, there is a polygon shaped, but we don't actually know what type of a polygon it is because the exact number of sides are not mentioned. So in the first part, it says the diagram shows part of an n-sided regular polygon A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So this is a regular polygon. We don't actually know how many sides, and they have given that DCF equals EFC, which are 24 here, as you can see here. So we are asked to find the value of n, like like the number of sides of this polygon. How many sides does this polygon actually have? So in order to do this, as you can see here, since it's a regular polygon, it means that all of the sides are same, like AB will be equal, BC will be equal, CD, DE, EF, all of the sides will be equal because in a regular polygon, all sides are equal. So that's why I have marked it with the green pen here, as you can see. So my first job was to find out the interior angle of this particular polygon, and in order to do that I have used this quadrilateral CDEF because 24 and 24 are given, and angle E and angle D, both of them are interior angles of these polygons. So obviously it will be the same. So I have used X here. So X, 24 and 24, and since it's a quadrilateral, we know that sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral always adds up to 360. So this is what I have done. So I have added X plus 24 plus 24 equals 360, and that gives me 156, which means the interior angle, each interior angle here which is represented by x, are each 156 degree. And since now I have the value of each interior angle, I can easily use this formula. Each interior angle will be equal to x here, because I have represented them with x. So each interior angle, I can use the formula, this one, n minus 2 times 180 over n, equals will be 156, because we have found out x to be 156, which is each interior angle. So that's how, by subjecting n from here, the number of sides have been found out. Then comes the second part. They told us to find HFG. So HFG is here, as you can see, HFG. So basically this angle, and this one is an interior angle, as we have found out here. So this is 156. So we can actually consider this triangle FGH. And since it's a regular polygon, we know that FG will be equals to GH. So we can use an isosceles triangle. So I have used it here, as you can see, like FGH. This is 156. Since it's an isosceles triangle, I can say that angle H and angle F will be equal. So I have considered them to be AA. So A plus 156 equals 180, which gives me 12 degrees, which is ultimately my HFG. So this is my answer. Let's move on to the third one. This is the third one. This has been taken from October-November 2004, paper 1, question number 20. So in A, it says the interior angle of a regular polygon is 160. So each interior angle is given to you, and we know the formulas to be either this or this. You can use either one of them. So using each interior angle formula, and since the angle is already given here, we can subject n from this formula to find out the number of sides it has. So that's what I have done. I have used this formula to be equals to 160, and from there I subjected n, which is my number of sides. That gives me 18 sides. Then come to the next question. Here it says A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D and E is a part of a regular polygon which has interior angles of 160. So I know that each of these interior angles, like as you can see here, I have marked with a black pen, each of them, like angle D, angle C, angle B, each of them are 160. And CDLM is a square. CDLM is a square. So since it's a regular polygon, we know that the sides will be equal. That's why I have marked them with a green pen, like all of the sides to be equal. And since this is a square, square also has equal sides, so this and this will be equal as well. So now we are told to find the value of x. So x, as you can see here, is this angle, and since it's this entire angle is 160 and this part is 90, I can easily find out x by subtracting 90 from 160. So 160 minus 90. Now comes how to find angle y. Angle y is here. So I know that this entire angle is 160 because of each interior angle. And now since this one and this one are equal, we can consider this to be an isosceles triangle. So I have drawn it here, as you can see. So CBM here, CBM. So I have considered the angles to be AA, and C is X, which is 70 that we found out in number 1. So I found out A, which is 55. So this angle here, as you can see, is 55. So if this entire angle is 160 and this part is 55, I can easily find out Y by subtracting 55 from 160. So that's how I did Y. Now moving on to the last question. This is 4024 October November 15 variant 1-2. Okay, so here the question says all the angles of a polygon are either 155 or 140. So the question here says, like, there is a polygon here. We don't know the actual sides of the polygon, like how many sides are there, but they have told you another information, and that is the interior angles of this particular polygon are either 155 or 140, but we don't know that how many 155 angles are there or how many 140 angles are there. But they have given another information here. There are twice as many angles of 155 as 140. Now what does this mean? Like, suppose inside this polygon there are 5 140 angles, like there are 5 140 and 140 degree, there are 5 times. There are 5 140 angles. And there and according to this question, there are twice as many angles. So if there are 5 144 angles, then obviously there will be 10 times 155 angles. So this is what I have done here. I have considered the number, let the number of 140 angles be x, like there are x numbers of 140 angles here. So the number of 155 angles will be twice x, because according to this question there are twice as many angles as 140. So what's my total number of angles here? X plus 2x. So this polygon has a total of 3x angles. Like, how many angles are there? How many interior angles are there? There are 3x number of angles here. So there is another concept here, and that's like, suppose if there are 5 sides, if it's a 5-sided polygon, then you can see that there are 5 angles. If it's a 4-sided polygon, then there are 4 angles. So similarly, if this polygon is of 3x side, if this has 3x angles, that means the number of sides will also be 3x. Because 5 sides have 5 angles, 4 sides have 4 angles. So 3x sides will have 3x angles. So that's the total number of angles. And finally, I used the formula sum of interior angles of a polygon, and I know that sum of the interior angles will be 140 into x, because there are x number of 140 angles and 2x number of 155 angles. That's why I multiplied them. Then that will be equal to this formula, and here n is 3x. So I have put 3x here, and then I solved it and I got x to be 4, but that's not my number of sides. My number of sides is 3x. In total I have 3x sides. So what I have to do, I have to multiply this 4 with 3, so I get 12 sides. So this polygon particularly has 12 sides. So this was the end of this. This was the last sum of this video. I hope I could help you guys a bit, and if you want more videos on this topic, please comment below. Thank you.